what the? What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're not locked into KRXOVR Media. I didn't get a chance to check this one out when it first dropped. A couple people did some reactions to it and said it was dope. And honestly, over the past couple weeks, people have still been telling me, yo, make sure you check this one out. It's probably gonna be among my personal top 5 plugged ins. And honestly, even C Beats went out of her way to tell me, yo, you gotta check this one out. She doesn't recommend stuff to me very often, so I know that when she does, it means something. So listen, man, I don't want to hold you out too much longer. Let's get it.
You don't know, locked into Fumez, engineer, plugged in. The hardest is back. Lume.
I don't think I've ever even heard of him prior to this too.
In my German, they're calling me a baller. Got me feeling like Ozil. I seen a vid with them man, they're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us.
Off rip, the first thing I'm gonna say is I really appreciate his clarity. A lot of artists, oh, it's two of them. Alright, so it's Big Tobz. I'm assuming he's the first person, right? I'm really appreciating his clarity. Like, his voice is very clear. Like, that's what clarity is, right? But it's like you can actually really hear every single thing that he's saying. That's not very common with a lot of UK artists sometimes. Sometimes they kind of have like almost like a slur, but his voice is like.
In my German, they're calling me a baller. Got me feeling like Ozil. I seen a vid with them man, they're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal.
Man said actors, I never seen their show real. Okay.
Vid with them man, they're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal.
Oh, actors, I never seen. Okay, I get it. I have to focus. Man said actors, I've never seen them show real. They've only ever showed fake, but it's almost show real. Like, alright.
I seen a vid with a man, they're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real.
Understood.
Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us watched by the old bill.
Did he say?
In my German, they're calling me a baller. Got me feeling like Ozil. I seen a vid with a man, they're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us watched by.
Around AC. Hold on.
They're fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us watched by the.
I'm not even gonna pretend like I fully grasp what he said. I caught the like oatmeal, obviously oatmeal cereal, you know, breakfast foods. I felt there's something around the cereal and the C and the real.
Fake. Actors high, never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us watched by the old bill. Yo, Blittz come me murdered as plugged in. Any freestyle we should kill like 4-0. Talking my name. Room. I never seen a man show real. Round AC real like oatmeal. Shit, new money got us watched by the old bill. Yo, Blittz come me murdered as plugged in. Any freestyle we should kill like 4-0. Talking my name. Room full of chat like Clubhouse. Probably can't I'm the MC like Run's house. What he. Shit, new money got us watched by the old bill. Yo, Blittz come me murdered as plugged in. Any freestyle we should kill like 4-0. Talking my name. Room full of chat like Clubhouse. Probably can't I'm the MC like Run's house. But he got my name on it tongue now. Room full of chat like Clubhouse. Probably can't I'm the MC like Run's house. But he got my name on it tongue now. It's like, man, I get run down. It's like, who can I trust now? No one. Fumez, lost my connect when we doing plugged in when my plugs out.
I was like, he's gonna make a plugged in reference. Once I heard a few, you know what, they doing Fumez, facts Fumez a few. They doing Fumez like how they was doing walks and Who's Got Bars. Like a couple people have made references to him.
Probably can't I'm the MC like Run's house, but he got my name on it tongue now. It's like, man, I get run down. It's like, who can I trust now? No one. Fumez, lost my connect when we doing plugged in when my plugs out. Been hood since books and school clothes. Rev whips and sticks semi-auto. Hustle in any condition. Don't give it FCP like auto. Awkward, my enemies all broke. It's like, man, I get run down. It's like, who can I trust now? No one. Fumez, lost my connect when we doing plugged in when my plugs out. Been hood since books and school clothes. Rev whips and sticks semi-auto. Hustle in any condition. Don't give it FCP like auto. Awkward, my enemies all broke. See them, they get butterflies in torsos. My man thought we don't shoot.
His clarity is pretty good too. Like, you can really hear every single thing that he's saying, like in terms of like the enunciation of it. But they're wildin' right now, yo. I'm not even a minute in.
Rev whips and sticks semi-auto. Hustle in any condition. Don't give it FCP like auto. Awkward, my enemies all broke. See them, they get butterflies in torsos. My man thought we don't shoot here. Got the thing twisted to cornrows. Bare little fish, let me get my whale on. Blowers pride into smithers. Fingers getting itchy and scratchy. Don't care about juice, just wiggle. expedition. Don't give it FCP like Porto. Awkward, my enemies all broke. See them, they get butterflies in torsos. My man thought we don't shoot here. Got the thing twisted to cornrows. Bare little fish, let me get my whale on. Blowers pride into smoothers. Fingers getting itchy and scratchy. Don't care about juice, just wait. Whale on, blowers pride into smoothers. Fingers getting itchy and scratchy. Don't care about juice, just wig 'em. Can't fuck with these crusty clowns. Gang full of stash or bob type villains. Never flex like a patty. I sell my shit, black man with a drug.
Are they doing freaking Simpson? Well, he's doing a Simpson sequence? Well,
was pride into smoothers. Fingers getting itchy and scratchy. Don't care about juice, just wig 'em. Can't fuck with these crusty clowns. Gang full of stash or bob type villains. Never flex like a patty. I sell my shit, black man with the drugs like Dr. Hibbert. I'm known in a manner in store, I'm not a rapper. I roll to the lab and just roll me a banger. It's Christian Dior, it's Dolce Gabbana. There's scar on my face for like Tony Montana. See bro in a whip. Care about juice, just wig 'em. Can't fuck with these crusty clowns. Gang full of stash or bob type villains. Never flex like a patty. I sell my shit, black man with the drugs like Dr. Hibbert. I'm known in a manner in store, I'm not a rapper. I roll to the lab and just roll me a banger. It's Christian Dior, it's Dolce Gabbana. There's scar on my face for like Tony Montana. See bro in a whoopie, loading a
and just the way that the bass line underneath his voice when he said Tony Montana, like those little things add up and make a difference, yo.
It's Christian Dior, it's Dolce Gabbana. There's scar on my face for like Tony Montana. See bro in a whoopie, loading a hammer. See him on his J's making go to bachata. Whooped it. See him on his J's making go to bachata. Very goals that man is discussing. Scoring style like a Bamiyang does it. More time. Taking butterflies in torsos. My man thought we don't shoot here. Got the thing twisted to cornrows. Bare little fish, let me get my whale on. Blowers pride into smoothers. Fingers getting itchy and scratchy. Don't care about juice, just wig 'em. Can't fuck with these crusty clowns. Gang full of stash or bob type villains. Never flex like a patty. I sell my shit, black man with the drugs like Dr. Hibbert. I'm known in a manner in store, I'm not a rapper. I roll to the lab and just roll me a banger. It's Christian Dior, it's Dolce Gabbana. There's scar on my face for like Tony Montana. See bro in a whoopie, loading a hammer. See him on his J's making go to bachata.
Okay.
See him on his J's making go to bachata. Very goals that man is discussing. Scoring style like a Bamiyang does it. More time, that's how we're handling grudges. Bang on the block with a hammer like judges. Mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't work. Whoopie, loading a hammer. See him on his J's making go to bachata.
And even the fact that he just made a hammer reference, and the homie followed up with another hammer reference.
Whooped it. See him on his J's making go to bachata. Very goals that man is discussing. Scoring style like a Bamiyang does it. More time, that's how we're handling grudges. Bang on the block with a hammer like judges. Mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't worth this, Cali I'm puffing. Do it if it builds well, find it's constructive. Jump for that coin like Mario Brothers.
This beat is insanity.
More time, that's how we're handling grudges. Bang on the block with a hammer like judges. Mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't worth this, Cali I'm puffing. Do it if it builds well, find it's constructive. Jump for that coin like Mario Brothers.
Jump for the coin like
We can go to bachata. Very goals that man is discussing. Scoring style like a Bamiyang does it. More time, that's how we're handling grudges. Bang on the block with a hammer like judges. Mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't worth this, Cali I'm puffing. Do it if it builds well, find it's constructive. Jump for that coin like Mario Brothers. Good hustlers, I'm not too cuss. Stay one above.
And just I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't care. I'm gonna keep wheeling it. The way that the piano just dropped in dumb subtly, it almost thought that the beat was gonna change, but.
Like judges, mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't worth this, Cali I'm puffing. Do it if it builds well, find it's constructive. Jump for that coin like Mario Brothers. Good hustlers, I'm not too cuss. Stay one above, rock tunes up. Yeah, loving us, I could move her. She love money now, they chat too much. We love double up, bust maneuver. They're pun moolah, we don't do drugs. We're just jugglers, hit one and fuck up. Do it if it
had to stop myself. I'm about to smack that keyboard, and it's past 1 in the morning right now.
Builds well, hammer like judges, mash be bossy, galley one bust it. Niggas ain't worth this, Cali I'm puffing. Do it if it builds well, find it's constructive. Jump for that coin like Mario Brothers. Good hustlers, I'm not too cuss. Stay one above, rock tunes up. Yeah, loving us, I could move her. She love money now, they chat too much. We love double up, bust maneuver. They're pun moolah, we don't do drugs. We're just jugglers, hit one and move like governor. I was on an M-way doing up mileage, managing my thing, patting in swipers. Times that I couldn't.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. First of all, it's a 10, right? I'm halfway through. It's a 10, right? So if that's what you wanted to hear, yes, right? This is quite possibly, especially as probably my top 5 plugged in. This is probably my top 3 plugged in. Like, I enjoy the P and Baz one so much. I think this might be objectively better or on par with the P and Baz one. I think just because of how much fun I had recording that one, that's probably the main reason why it's hard for me to inch it above P and Baz's. But for me, P and Baz and then Big Tobz and Blittz, definitely my personal top 2 plugins, followed by like A92 and 98s, and then followed by like maybe Rush and Bunnies and Quang Face. Like those are the ones that those are the ones that would pair up in terms of like the top threes, right? Rush and Bunny and then Quang are like battling for 3. Battling for 2 are between 892 and 98s, and then battling for number 1 is between Pete and Baz and Big Tobz and Blittz. Because this is insanity. This is insanity.
Skills what I find is constructive. Jump for that coin like married on brothers. Good hustlers, I'm not too cuz. Stay one above, rock tunes up. Yeah, loving us, I could move her. She love money now, they chat too much. We love double up, bust maneuver. They pump moolah, we don't do drugs. We're just jugglers, hit one and move. Like
man said we don't do them, we just, it's like we don't partake, we just distribute.
double up, bust maneuver. They pump moolah, we don't do drugs. We're just jugglers, hit one and move. Like governor. I was on an M-way doing up mileage, managing my thing, cutting in swipers. Times that I couldn't get a hold of my drivers. I was on a brand so I didn't know license. Flex on a grandman's doing up stylists. In the dance man, the blue notes like fivers. Rappers won't copy what I say on a mic. Round they won't bite. Man, I'm moving like Tyson. Talk with your chest, don't hesitate. Them way hella fade, money man generate. If you get one up on us, don't celebrate. Make fizzy pop and leak his cherry.
I almost can't even necessarily appreciate what they're saying because just the schemes are cold, the rhyme schemes are cold, right? The back and forth, I love a good back and forth. Like whenever 2 artists are on a track together, I always kind of hope that at some point in time they're gonna do some kind of a back and forth. And this one right here is don't piss me off.
Doing up mileage, managing my thing, cutting in swipers. Times that I couldn't get a hold of my drivers. I was on a brand so I didn't know license. Flex on a grandman's doing up stylists. In the dance man, the blue notes like fivers. Rappers won't copy what I say on a mic. Round they won't bite. Man, I'm moving like Tyson. Talk with your chest, don't hesitate. Them way hella fade, money man generate. If you get one up on us, don't celebrate. Make fizzy pop and leak his cherry. Girl make me things them elevate. Beg me a penetrate, pum pum regulate. Can't just stab it in anyway. If I slide in too deep, that's Billy. Touch me, kiss me, tease me.
Who says that? If I slide it too deep, that is belly it. Who are they? And why am I only not hearing about them? Are they like 2 artists who like they popped up maybe a couple years ago? Maybe if you caught them, you caught them. You know, they got the recognition, kind of laid low. Like, what's the story? What's the motive? Because I need information.
Don't celebrate, make fizzy pop and leak his cherry. Girl make me things them elevate. Beg me a penetrate, pum pum regulate. Can't just stab it in anyway. If I slide in too deep, that's Billy. Touch me, kiss me, tease me, please me. Shy but she wanna bang bang like Chief Keef. Good girl says she never had sex before. Well, that's a vegan when we meet. I mean, no say a freaky.
She never, is that you saying it's a vegan and she never had meat?
Just stab it in anyway. If I slide in too deep, that's Billy. Touch me, kiss me, tease me, please me. Shy but she wanna bang bang like Chief Keef. Good girl says she never had sex before. Well, that's a vegan when we meet. I mean, no say a freaky. I'm a hit in a shard, I'm a gay this DB. Fans wanna see me walk, cause you know me wanna book me for a free show. Even if your friends still giving you my Phoebe.
You know what's crazy, right? Is the fact that he's fitting so many syllables into these bars. It almost feels like he's gonna be offbeat, and then somehow he's not.
Make me things them elevate. Beg me a penetrate, pum pum regulate. Can't just stab it in anyway. If I slide in too deep, that's Billy. Touch me, kiss me, tease me, please me. Shy but she wanna bang bang like Chief Keef. Good girl says she never had sex before. Well, that's a vegan when we meet. I mean, no say a freaky. I'm a hit in a shard, I'm a gay this DB. Fans wanna see me walk, cause you know me wanna book me for a free show. Even if your friends still giving you my Phoebe. Cool, I'm a GG. Bad girl CC, tar around Fifi. Bad girl, get girl easy. When I met my French girl square, she said BB. I know you pre me, you ain't got a me wanna book me for a free show. Even if your friends still giving you my Phoebe. Cool, I'm a GG. Bad girl CC, tar around Fifi. Bad girl, get girl easy. When I met my French girl square, she said BB.
And it's just the way that he has these both of them had these sequences where it's a thing that's being repeated, right? But they're not saying it in like an arbitrary way where they're just repeating a word. They're actually saying something. Like CC, sounds like it's saying like, I don't know, almost like sounds like it's saying a name CC. I could be wrong, but we say wee, like it's saying yes, obviously, right? But Phoebe, like it rhymes. It's just, I think it's a Phoebe. I don't know what's being said anymore at this point, but I just like the fact that it doesn't just sound like it is arbitrarily saying something twice for its own sake to make it a rhyme scheme. Like, I don't know, at least that's the way it feels while listening to it.
Before, well, that's a vegan when we meet. I mean, no say a freaky. I'm a hit in a shard, I'm a gay this DB. Fans wanna see me walk, cause you know me wanna book me for a free show. Even if your friends still giving you my Phoebe. Cool, I'm a GG. Bad girl CC, tar around Fifi. Bad girl, get girl easy. When I met my French girl square, she said BB. I know you pre me, you ain't got a pretend. I got girl South Northwest.
I see what it is. It's the E. Like, there's moments when they're just saying something twice, right? But then it's the fact that they're choosing two words that have the E in it, so they rhyme, obviously, but it gives that feeling of, like, the repetition. It's something I said, I think it was, which reaction did I recently record? I don't remember, but it was one of these reactions where I said, what makes a really good flow isn't just, catching the syllables or whatever and being on beat. It's sometimes picking the right words to allow you to not disrupt yourself while you're talking, right? And that's what they're doing here. And the fact that they're able to do that in a back and forth rhyme scheme pattern with each other.
My Northwest girl keep acting, says you on a red, so get on your knees then. Bad B, you wanna know how I'm so wavy. Man, I'm from Still Baby, 14 to 16, walk with a stick with
and
a
they
young
change
boy
flows so many. They sound like grime MCs. They sound like grime MCs. That's, I think, I wouldn't doubt that that's probably where they started. Like, the way that their flows just sound so just airtight, but also just refined. I don't know. They sound like they have some kind of experience in another genre before drill, because they're just finding a lot of different pockets. They're using a lot of different schemes, a lot of different everything, and they're switching it up on command. Like, almost like when they used to do the grime sets on radio, and like the DJ or the selector, however you want to put it, when they would change the beat while they're rapping and they just have to keep going. Well, they don't have to, they choose to. Like, that's something that I really loved about the grime days when they used to do those live sets. Like, people used to be able to keep going over and over and over again. And that's what it sounds like they're doing here. Even though it's the same beat.
I know you pre-me, you ain't got a pretend. I got gal south, northwest, east end. My Northwest girl keep acting, says you on a red, so get on your knees then. Bad B, you wanna know how I'm so wavy. Man, I'm from Still Baby, 14 to 16, walk with a stick with a young boys doing an OAP. Get on my say so, meet the floor, don't go on like your bros ain't weak. With a burner, we scheme and score, we'll show them what OJ be.
I was like, is he about to do a freaking OJB sequence? I heard this say so. Then he said burner.
Says you on a red, so get on your knees then. Bad B, you wanna know how I'm so wavy. Man, I'm from Still Baby, 14 to 16, walk with a stick with a young boys doing an OAP. Get on my say so, meet the floor, don't go on like your bros ain't weak. With a burner, we scheme and score, we'll show them what OJ be.
Fumez, the engineer.
Makes sense. Zyron, he's slept on. This is quite possibly the best plugged in. Quite possibly. Like, I understand why some others have more of.
As mayor.
Let me not be rude. I'm gonna say you can shut up. I'm not gonna be rude. I understand why others have so much of respect or whatever and how they're regarded so highly, but this one, it's quite possibly the best one, and this one deserves significantly more views. Like I'm reading some of these comments and people are saying like, yeah, this people don't appreciate it. Yeah, it's a 10, right? We got the whole no vowels. I just held it for you. We're getting straight into it. It's a 10. Everything about it, top to bottom, incredible. Flows, mod, the beat is probably the only place where I would want to nitpick, but I don't care. It's a 10. Everything 10. This is probably the best plugged in. This is arguably the best plugged in. Point blank, period. I don't have nothing else to say. Y'all let me know if you agree. If you don't, that's your problem. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.